Hi! We keep going with this series that we are going to call probably filmed in the dark, because I am loving these new protectors and the sun is really hot, so I hope you can still see me. But I am outside of the library. I'm going to go work there for a little bit. But I wanted to update you on something that I heard several months ago, but since we are in December, it is relevant now. And this is about some people trying to come to start being a nomad. So the point is, many people may choose South Dakota, Nevada, Arizona, Texas, different states to get their residency at. And I have a feeling like many of us choose Nevada, not only because we have watched videos of Bob Wells choosing Nevada too, but because of the solid reasons that Nevada is a very easy state to get your residence at. So your residency at. You just need to have a contract for a campground for 30 days. All those things, they haven't changed. What has changed or is changing as of January 1st, and that is why I want to give you this information, because you're going to hear about this. And now if you hear about this, you will be able to say, oh yeah, I know everything about it because I have my own sources. You don't need to say it was me telling you, but now you will have the information. Nevada is changing the way they register vehicles. So what happens is, I guess, many people from California were coming to Nevada to register their old vehicles because in California they have to go through an emission test or smog test. And those are expensive, and if they find something that is not compliant, you have to change a lot of things in the engine of the vehicle, so your vehicle is compliant with the regulations in California. So many people with old cars were coming to Nevada, which is across the street, to register their vehicles there because Nevada was not requiring that emission test. But now they will, starting January 1st. If you were thinking of registering your old vehicle as a classic vehicle, classic rod, old-timer vehicle, or any other euphemism for very old car or vehicle of all sorts, now Nevada it's not allowing that freely anymore. They will require an insurance for a classic vehicle or an insurance for an antique vehicle. So your filter will be the insurance company. The insurance company is not going to give you the antique or classic insurance that easily. They will require certain standards, and I am pretty sure it's going to be way more expensive. That is for you to investigate depending on the vehicle you have, whether it is a real classic vehicle or not. It's just an old vehicle and you're trying to avoid the emission test. And because your insurance as a classic vehicle may have some very particular conditions. You can call an insurance company and find out, depending on the vehicle you have, what conditions those are. But I do understand that, for example, you cannot drive more than 5,000 miles a year in that vehicle. So depending on how much you're going to travel, how much you're willing to pay for the new insurance as a classic, you may want to be careful, and you may want to first call your insurance and find out if your vehicle qualifies for an antique vehicle. And of course, if you promise you're going to drive no more than 5,000 miles a year, and some other things that they may require to give you the insurance. Once they give you the insurance as a classic vehicle, then you can go to the DMV and register your vehicle as a classic. Now, this is the thing. Since Nevada is going to start requiring those emission tests, the good thing is they are also going to offer you some help to fix your vehicle. So they're going to, and I am not sure exactly what that entails, but they're going to maybe financially help you make your car compliant. So if you were thinking you had to register your vehicle as an antique because it was not going to pass the regulations, the emissions, they may help you with a program to support you so you can update your vehicle and your vehicle can actually successfully pass the test. Because that implies your vehicle will need repairs so it doesn't emit that smog. That is what they are after. They are trying to update their regulations, probably having some sort of problem with California because they were not doing it. I don't know where it came from. I don't know if there is some sort of a federal program or pressure for Nevada to update that. But unfortunately, all of those people who didn't have to have an emission test before, unfortunately, that Nevada is not the place anymore to get scot-free and not have an emission test. Starting January 1st, that thing is going to change. So my recommendation is call your insurance, see if you qualify for a classic or antique type of vehicle insurance, see if the prices of that insurance are still convenient for you, and see what the conditions are, because again, they are not going to let you drive more than 5,000 miles a year. That is among other things. So please do your research according to your vehicle. It is such a different game from one type of vehicle to another. It's the same as, for example, with a minivan. I cannot go to certain campgrounds because they do not accept minivans. In some casinos, they do not accept minivans. You have to be an RV. So the point is, every state, every institution, they do have some regulations that are not the same for everybody. Of course, they are going to make it difficult for us to understand. So it will depend on you and your vehicle if all of these changes apply to you or not. If you are trying to become a nomad, if you're thinking of Nevada as a place to obtain your residency, which is simple, easy, Nevada doesn't have a personal income tax, which is very good. If you're thinking of Nevada, just know that depending on your vehicle, things may be different this time around. So now you know, do your research. You know how to start your research. Insurance first, and then whatever the DMV says. But I hope you find a solution. Don't forget, there will be an assistance program so you can fix your car and be compliant. That is something interesting. I recommend, if that is the situation, find out about what kind of help you can get so you can fix your car and so your vehicle can be compliant. Okay? I hope this helps somebody. Otherwise, I just enjoy giving you tips of whatever I learn out there. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you to my nice Patreons. If you want to become a Patreon, there is a link at the end of this video and in the description. And thank you very much for being here. Have a great day. Take care.